Hey guys, it's Claude here. Now this is kind of weird, I'm starting out in the character selection. Well, that's because this is going to be a video on how to smite. So, with this, I just kind of want to open up and on basically team compositions. In most team compositions, you want to have a hunter, a guardian usually, a mage, and then an assassin. Not usually a warrior. Although warrior is okay in this exception, we just won't have a jungler, I guess, because we'll have solo, or we could have a jungler. But anyways, what I want to get at is you want to have a balanced team, and one of the best balanced teams is to have a guardian with the ADC or a hunter, as it's known as in the game, a mage in middle, and then in solo you usually want a warrior, and then you usually want someone to jungle, and that's usually taken by the role of an assassin. If you're wondering about their different roles and what gods play different roles, you can actually look under the gods information. They'll actually tell you what they are, like a guardian or an assassin or a mage. And this is just for people who are newer to the game. Some of you guys who watch this are very well acquainted with this, but this, like I said, this is kind of a how-to smite, and this is going to be kind of the very beginning of smite helps and tips. So I'm going to go with helping you how to tank better, or how to become a better tank, better support in general, and what you can do. So one of the strongest things is to know who you're going to go with. Once you know that, you want to find a good combination. For instance, Ymir and on her is one of the dirtiest team compositions ever. And what I mean dirtiest is because they have such a great composition towards each other as gods that it really is hard to beat them at the duo lane, and it gives you the best advantage. And that's what you want. You want the best advantage usually. And now I did do one thing that I might regret, and that's I got Blink instead of getting my Eye of Providence. And the reason why I got Blink instead of Eye of Providence is because I'm going to be initiating on them, and I'm going to be using my Eye of Providence to do that. However, usually I like to run with Eye of Providence. It gives you a little bit of a ward, so you can look to see where and who is coming, and just kind of be aware of that. And I've been killed more times than not just being ganked or being invaded. So just be aware that they can invade. And these guys look like they were going to invade. They actually looked like they were prepared to invade, and they were just waiting until the timer hit like 10 seconds. So yeah, I'm just going to stay right here because I don't want on her to and all right. And the reason why you get hand always as a guardian is because it helps with getting buffs. And everyone has hand too, which is weird. But yeah, see, look at that. I almost lost no health, and we're already going to lane. It makes it faster to jungle. It makes it so that you can do a lot of things a lot quicker, more efficiently when you have hands. Usually tanks should have hands. I'm not sure why so many people have hands. I guess solo and jungler, that makes sense. So if you're solo or jungler, you should use Hand of the Gods. And I want to avoid killing these guys just so that he can get the last hit and get more experience. It's not all that much, but at least it's something more. I don't know why she got that as her first or second ability. That's her first ability she got. Oh, second. Yeah, second. Anyways, sorry about that. So we're up against a Freya and a Athena. And another thing about smite is that you want to know who you're going up against. Now, I know with Freya, she's going to be able to do a lot of magical damage. I know Athena does a lot of magical damage. So all I have to do as a tank is build magical defense. I don't want to initiate. I wanted Athena to initiate. I'll just counter-initiate on her. And she's going to take way more damage than on her is. I took a lot of damage because of Freya. You're fine on her. You're fine. Just don't give her a target like that. Back off. Back off. Come on. All right. Let's go. Let's go in for an attack. Oop. Wrong words. That was my bad. Right there, that was my bad. And there we go, he got that. And I'm just trying to keep him alive now.
An enemy has been slain. Return to base. Okay.
Because we're just gonna die. Because she can just honestly dive us right now. And actually, here I'll stay at base just because it's because I can just do this. All right, now I'm gonna go. I don't want to. Darn! I don't want to stay there just because I know I was low health and they're just gonna wait until they can gank me and kill me. So now they haven't really done anything to provoke this. However, don't want to get that. To provoke this warding. However, I'm doing it just because I don't want to run into them. I don't want to run into a gank possibility where it puts us down low, and I really want that. Oh, I guess I'll get this. I shouldn't have waited this long. Oops, I'm kind of hurting my team. As a guardian or as any player, you don't want to wait that long in the well, and that was my mistake.
Be careful.
All right. So now let me give you some general tips. General tips, since my playing passive usually works out into your favor. There are very few times when being aggressive kind of helps. In that situation, in the past situation when we attacked, that helped us, but very marginally. We have to be very careful when we do that, and I just want to wait until we get. There we go. And I messed that up. Not sure why I'm messing these up. Oh, there we go. She ults. No, maybe.
Has been slain.
And in that situation, at least they wasted all their ults for no reason. She's weak. I'm gonna do that. That's okay.
Your middle tower is under attack. Be careful.
I didn't. Yeah, and that's one of the bad things about Athena, is that she'll just do that to you. I'm hoping she's gonna charge or do something. There we go. Come on, come on. Oh darn. And so we have to be very careful. So I'm actually gonna put up a ward because I don't like this situation. Yep. I figured that she's gonna be ganking us here soon. So we want to back off. Alright, they're just gonna get blue buff. Alright, so we can go ahead and do this. I don't have my blink and I don't have my hand of the god, so I don't want to contest it. I just want to let them to have it. Alright, I'll get it. I don't have hand of the gods, but I have my freeze and whatnot. See, I see how useful Hand of the Gods is for clearing these camps, but this is a very nice teammate. Saying I rock all the time. I would love to leave, but I don't want to leave in Elena's state. So, knowing when to leave and knowing not when to leave is a crucial part of Smite. For instance, well, now it's okay to leave, but it wasn't okay to leave earlier because we didn't have much. Because we didn't have much of a lane left. And I just wanted this guy to know that we should retreat. We shouldn't press on the attack. And I have to go back because I'm low health, low mana. And yeah, and our wave is doing fine. We have another pushed up wave, so if I don't take too long, we should be fine for me to get there. And boom. Now, with being a guardian, you really don't need to worry about damage items. I mean, they're helpful, especially on a tank that does so much damage like Ymir. So, the only thing I would have changed is I would have want to see a Void Stone instead of this Bulwark. But the Bulwark does still help. It gives me health and magical protections. And now I can just now I can get something that gives me some more magical defense. And now I just want to make sure that they don't go in on her on her.
Be right back.
Now, in a 2 versus 1 in lawn lane, you want to be very passive. You want the creatures to come in after you. You want to use the tower because they have the field advantage. There's a lot more of them than there is of me. And see, the tower didn't take that much damage. As Ares, you would have a better time of doing this, just because you have your pole and the chains are just do ridiculous amounts of damage. But now, since it's just me and Athena, all these gods' names kind of jumble in your head. It's gonna be kind of easy. Oh, there's on her. So yeah. Now I don't have a lot of mana because that my messed up abilities kind of drained my mana, but that's fine. It'll increase as they go up. And I'm gonna want to help mid lane, just because mid lane is suffering big time. And so I'm gonna go in here. Unfortunately, I do not have enough for an ultimate or anything like that. So she is going to be around here somewhere, and we're just gonna kind of do a pincer move on her, not on her, but on her. You know what I mean? And she did. There we go. Yeah, these guys are really nice. Oh, hey. Okay. I'm not sure why she did that. I guess it's just to show dominance, I guess. She really didn't do much. All she did was delay me. I guess that's pretty good. Delaying your opponent to go back to your base is a good tactic. However, in that sense, it really wasn't to do anything. Usually when you want to delay people, it's in lane. You want to delay them in lane before, not to go home, because it doesn't allow them to get their heal or their items, and so it puts a lot of stress on their god. And when I mean stress, I mean battle fatigue. And battle fatigue is the loss of health and mana. The longer in battle, the more battle fatigue you take. And battle fatigue really, really hurts gods, because it can easily just turn a god into mush. If you stay in lane way too long, it'll reduce a god to nothing. And so I can't outpush her, but I can make her scared of me, and that's what I'm doing. This is a kind of an advanced. It's kind of an advanced tactic, is just to keep her interested in me and not really interested in anything else. And I would have wished on her to have announced it, but what really would have helped us... well, at least I got her ult out.
Your middle tower is under attack.
There we go. So why I was going in front of her is because I knew she was going to do that, so I just wanted to delay her as much as possible. Gets more damage on us. Oh, I don't know if he doesn't really have to. I guess he can if he wants. Depends on how much. It'll just let them push up our lane, so that when we get back, it'll be fine. So I want to do that. And now, after this item, this is when we're going to start to, where the laning phases kind of start to degrade. And that's when we kind of get into and you know, it's pretty hard to be. Ooh, crap.
Help middle lane.
Alright, yeah.
Has been slain.
And we lost a tower in mid lane. Alright, so I want to help. I just want to help. What? I mean, another thing with Guardians and or aka tanks is that you don't go after a Guardian or a tank like that. I mean, if the opportunity arises to kill it, then you go ahead and do it. But otherwise, it's just a waste of time. That's all it is a waste of time. Because you're not gonna kill her. I wanted to make sure that he knew to retreat, because I did not want to go a 4v2. There we go. And see, we went after the people that are squishy. And we were able to.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Be right back.
And yeah, we should be better with the MIAs. MIAs are really helpful, and that's missing in action. And you should call them out. And I'm sorry if I'm a little scatterbrained, just kind of throwing tidbits and tips and tricks all over the place, but. I'm trying to say them as I go on. I don't prepare for scripts or anything like that. I like to be fluid and dynamic. Oh boy. Yeah, Guan Yu's having Ao Quan is having a hard time.
I'll defend middle lane.
I mean, I'm gonna have to help Ao Quan with this because he's just dying. That's okay. I'm really not worried about that Vulcan. I'm really worried about the Arachne because I have no physical defense.
I'll attack left lane. Your right tower is under attack.
Alright, so I want to go in here. There we go.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower. I'll take middle lane.
Oh no, I did get it. Come on, get out of there. I know. I did that wall because I wanted her to leave. I walled up Athena so that she couldn't attack my person, and now I really want to help him. Alright, I'm just kind of puppy dogging my my carry. Fumbling here. You really don't want that guy to die. If you can choose who dies and who lives, you want to go ahead and help. You want to go ahead and make sure that this guy dies. He's way too low. He should go back. We got a two-man gank in there. Looks like it's gonna be fine. I'll take out his archers. I'll take out his damage. Oh, and I forgot. Wow. Whoopsie. That slow is what prevented me from going through there. That's what's annoying. I probably shouldn't go in there, but I'm gonna see what I can do with Alquan, because I'm thinking they're feeling pretty confident. So yeah, yep. Not the ability I wanted to do. So right then and there, I kind of fat fingered my 4 instead of my 3, and so I guess in Smite you should really pay attention to what buttons you press. All right, so I want to get Magi's Blessing just so I can counter Athena. Actually, no, I want an item that will protect me against physical damage, because I have no physical protections, and I'm starting to get into the battle here. So I'll have to deal with Athena's taunt. She's not really taunting too much, so. And that's kind of what you have to do with your builds, is just kind of be fluid like that. Understand why you're dying or why you're taking a lot of damage. We lost our right lane. It's a close game. A lot of people are going to be discouraged, and a lot of people might say that this game is lost, but no. We still have an advantage. Well, we still have, not an advantage, but we still have a chance to win this. But I'm expecting to see someone to say, well, let's surrender, because we don't have no towers in right lane. Our solo's isn't been doing very well. Our solo has been, what was our solo? Yeah, he's not been doing too well. Our jungler isn't doing very good. Our middle is just dying. And I'm not saying that it's because they suck. No, I'm just saying that they're having a hard game. You know, people have hard games because of other players, or maybe know how to counter your players, or they know how to do certain things, or their god just counters your god. I mean, it really comes down to that, where there's a lot of gods that just counter other gods. And I just wanted to get past Freya with her nonsense. So, as a Ymir, you can actually do this one trick. Kind of stacks up all the minions. So it'll cost more mana, but yeah, lets you do stuff. And so I heard that that brrr, and I knew that Athena was coming in, and that's when I knew, oh, we better get out. We better get out of here. Yeah, as I thought. So map awareness is very important. I don't have perfect map awareness, unfortunately, but who does, you know? That's right. Good job. There we go. Good job. Alright, so we got a good team battle there. Oh. Ooh, crap. Even if that would have worked, the tower still would have killed him. I thought she'd run away. Apparently not. That's alright. What I was doing there, I was trying to zone them out, but Nemesis is going to pay for that. She's going to die. And that's fine with me. Just so you guys know, in that trade-off, she probably got less gold and experience from killing me than our Nemesis killing her. Just because I'm a lower level. And as a Guardian, and I've been playing Smite, what it really helps is to stay low level. And it's the weirdest thing I've ever said before. Staying low level as a tank is going to help you and your team. As Ymir, or most tanks, you don't need to be a high level tank to do what you need to do. most guardians or tanks, their main purpose is for to control the enemy gods in a physical aspect, such as my frost breath, my slow with my 2, my wall, or Sobek's pull. All the different tanks. Basically, you don't need to do damage to be doing a lot of, to be helping your team, and that's why I like playing as guardians, because being low level doesn't mean you're doing bad. It means that you're low level, and that's probably an advantage, because that means you don't need to worry about dying to the enemy. You can die to the enemy when you need to, or you can die to the enemy if you want to. Not saying that you usually shouldn't, but every once in a while, like what I did, helps. So I want to do that. Yeah, there's. And as you saw, immediately when I did that, on her turned, and then she noticed that, and so she walked away. I want to blink in here, just so I can get that out of the way. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get there in time. I'm not going to. I'm probably not going to be able to. But I'm just trying to get down there as fast as I can. Now, the best thing she can do is to run towards me. Running towards me will save her life, and luckily she got away. But when you're in that situation of being chased down by the enemy team, run towards your tank if you can. Sometimes you really can't, and that's understandable, but if you can, you always want to run towards your tank, because he's going to have the crowd control that you need to stay alive. And he's going to be the guy that can take the most damage. So he's going to be basically your best option if you're being chased like that. Man, that thing has range. That's okay with me. That's okay with me too. Now I'm gonna actually run off. I'm gonna want to run, just because I don't want to give them a free kill. That's fine. They're not gonna be able to kill me. I'm just kind of running towards the enemy. We really have to be careful here. Probably gonna die here. And at this point in time, kids, I tell you to run. When you're this low, just run. Run for your life. Run and live. What I'm doing right now is beyond stupid and beyond crazy. It is just nonsense what I'm doing right now. Don't do it. You're just gonna die. Yeah, no. See, all they really had to do was look at me and say, "Oh, hey, he's pretty low. Let's kill him," and they would have done it. They would have gotten it pretty darn easy. I was being a little too dangerous there. Luckily, it worked out, and I didn't do much either to help them out. But I was there for moral support, I guess, which is actually a thing in Smite, because sometimes it doesn't matter how much health you have. If you're just there, people will tend to act how they should act, or they tend to act a little bit more aggressive than they should. So run towards me. There you go. See, that's why you want to run towards your tank, because he'll take care of you. There you go. Run towards the tank. See. Damn. Yeah, no, he should have just ran when she was behind the wall.
An ally has been slain.
I'm not sure what that Alquan was thinking.
An ally has been slain.
I'll get out of there.
Retreat!
Here we go. I'm not sure, but I want to see if they're doing Fire Giant or not. Or Gold Fury. Nah, they're not. They're in defense mode.
Tower is under attack.
I'm still gonna check, but they're in defense mode.
Out the mid left lane. Okay.
So yeah, so if I was that that Alquan, I would have just turned around and ran. She was a tank. You're not gonna do a lot of damage to her, so you should have just ran. I'm not sure. You see, this is what I'm getting. Well, I know the things, and I want to tell people them. I'm not sure if I should tell them because it might sound like I'm trying to be just an awful guy, just saying, "Hey, you should have ran." No, I'm just trying to help you, man. But a lot of people take it the wrong way, and so I usually don't tell them. Hopefully, he watches this and understands kind of why he should have just ran. And you know, it could have played out differently. He could have killed Athena. Very unlikely, but you know, he could have. So I'll block this off. I just wanted to make sure on her got the kill, so that's why I didn't pop my ult. Otherwise I could have popped it and killed it, but nah. I wanted him to have it. That is really annoying that I can't freeze that. That little turret. At this point I really don't care. I'm just gonna go for it. And that was poor timing on him, and that was just poor team play. In retrospect. And so I just want to stay here. And so when Arachne has it like that, you just want to go back into the most damaging ability and just run off. I really don't like how close Alquan is retreating. I want to make sure that, yeah, he's going to get out of there fine. So I'm going to go back. And as a Guardian, you kind of want to do that. So let's go with some wards now. Because I have enough money to do that. And let's go with some more physical defense. Let's go with Sovereignty. Yeah, for Sovereignty. I always wonder if like, should I get Sovereignty or Mystical Mark? And it's always a hard choice for me. Oh, by the way, as a tank, I usually don't get boots. I mean, I really don't see how. I really don't have a mobility issue. That's mainly because of Blink. But yeah. You in Smite, you used to always get like boots. You never not wanted to get boots, even though there's just they're a horrible item because the gold amount is just ridiculously high. You always got it. All right, so I'm gonna have to help him out. Come on! Oh, I can't jump. Nope. Alright, well, at least that worked out. I want to make sure that he knows to go back, because he's just going to die. As a tank, the reason why I could do that was because I'm a tank. I really didn't care if I died, and I could survive a lot more. You know, when you don't back out like that. If you're gonna back out, this is what you should do. You should go to tower or go to somewhere where you know is safe. Just don't go like, oh, I'm gonna back out here, right in front of the enemy, because all you do is give them the opportunity to jump on you and kill you. That's it. That's all you do. So they got Gold Fury.
Attack, fire giant.
You don't want to. I mean, there's so many reasons why not to get gold to get that.
An enemy has been slain. A mighty storm.
There's so many reasons why you should not do that. Oh. Oh. It's like a mirror match. Alright. Well, unfortunately, Nemesis just died. Want to see something funny? Alright, watch. She's gonna go right back to her base. Oh no, she's just gonna walk. Okay. I thought she was gonna be again. Well, let's just do this. So I'm getting close to the tankiness of I can just tank the entire tower.
A mighty storm.
I didn't mean to rock, but I wanna go back. Come on, guys.
Attack middle lane.
How did I know he was gonna do that? At least that wall stays up the entire time he's reporting. He's recasting, so that's nice. All right, so they probably have a sentry ward in there. So I'm gonna use my sentry ward to take out their sentry ward. And even if I don't, it's worth the 175 gold check. I mean, if Athena's just gonna go blatantly go to the goal and just blatantly destroy it, we then know that yeah, it's warded. Yep, it's warded. Oh, there it is. There we go. So yeah, so that was pretty blatant of her. That wasn't exactly as I wanted.
Return to base. Be right back.
There we go. I'm not sure if I should even stay because I have such low health.
Be right back.
No, I don't wanna. I'm gonna go help left lane. He probably has a heal, so I'm gonna go here.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Attack left lane. Okay.
Or okay, I can do that. I think I'm taking enough to just go in there, but it's fine. At least our team is now. That's okay. Let's do that. All right. Okay. I can only take that for so long.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Really must.
No, don't. Please just.
An ally has been slain.
Nemesis killed us both. So the biggest thing that Nemesis did that was completely wrong was she turned around, went back into the enemy, and then I had an option. I probably should have walled her. That would have killed her, but would have saved me, and it would have stopped the enemy from getting a double kill. But unfortunately, I didn't. Yeah, I was hoping to save you. Didn't realize you were so close. Yeah.
An ally has been slain.
And here's the thing: even if it did work, she still shouldn't have done that because she's more valuable. I am the least valuable person on the team. I am the throwaway character. If anyone should just die, it's me. Alright, if anyone just can die. Okay. But yeah. And that's kind of the biggest thing with tanks is that you have to realize that you're gonna have to sacrifice your life and try and help your team above yourself. You don't do much damage all you're there for a CC. You're important, but you're the guy that needs to take the fall for the other guys. And they are just warding way too well. Their wards are just phenomenal. And I really don't like them warded the Fire Giant so much, and that they basically might be taking Fire Giant right now. Yeah, they took Fire Giant. So now since they got that, we want to defend.
Retreat.
We do not want to take Gold Fury, just because they have Fire Giant. Well, we got it, but come on, we're on group up. Just because they have such an advantage now, because they have Fire Giant. And that's kind of the danger. If you get a really good team like this, and they ward a lot, and they counter your wards, they're going to take Fire Giant and whatnot. And it's very important to ward, and I need to get better at warding big time. Because I know that I'm not a very good warder at all. And what now I'm really trying to do is I'm really trying to kill that Alquan, because I really want that Alquan to not have Fire Giant anymore. But I'll settle for this Athena. That's fine. Come to Daddy. He's very good at wasting time. Now she's dead. Now she's done. Ooh. I could have popped ultimate, but I'm not sure if that would have killed her.
Out of mana.
So Arachne doesn't have Fire Giant, and I really want to make sure that our Alquan does not die. There we go.
Group up. Group up.
There we go. Yeah, group up. Anyway, since we're in such bigger battles now.
Enemies incoming, right?
Yep.
Out of mana.
Hold on. Probably don't care for Athena right now.
Intelligence is not always everything. In fact, in your case,
And I know what she's doing. She's just basically harassing us.
A mighty storm!
And in this point, just don't give her any attention.
An ally has
I'm
been
not sure how much damage I can take, so we better be quick with this. Please be quick. I will die for this. Looks like I will. That's fine. I'll take my death for that. I'm not sure why Nemesis stayed. I guess I should have called the retreat sooner, so that way she would have ran. But oh well. So I have one, two. I have like 2 magical items, 2 physical.
Be right back.
I guess I'll get an offense item. And the only offense item I really recommend is this. Ethereal Staff. Gives you a lot more health. When you max out, it gives you a lot of health, gives you a lot of mana, and gives you some magical power. Plus, it gives you magical power based on your HP. And since mine is 4,290, 1% of that, 4,000, 1% of 4,000 is 10. And that's 2. So I'm getting about 40 magical damage from my health. Or around 40. And that's just a quick calculation. I'm not a mathematician, okay? I'm just guessing here.
Attack, fire giant!
Defend the fire giant!
They probably have it. I'm guessing they have it. Yeah, they have it.
Retreat!
I'm guessing they have it, and we just need to be careful about that.
An
Yeah, no, I don't like... Oh, Quan, why do you keep on doing that? Come on, bud. I'm guessing they have it. Yep, it's gone. Always want a visual confirmation of that. So they just keep on warding it. And it's hard because Arachne can just jungle all day and just do that constantly, and I can't. As an assassin, as a tank, I can't do that. Nemesis should be doing that. Oh man, I messed that up. I'll take it. I should have moved, but I didn't.
retreat! An ally
Yeah.
has been slain.
Okay. No.
An enemy
Okay,
has
they
been
got him.
slain.
Yeah, I don't. You know, I've never really had this before. I'm not sure what to do with people like this. I just don't know. I don't know. I've never had an Athena do that to me, and it's just kind of funny, because when you build tanky, you can take so much damage, and you really can't do anything to her, because she's got a lot of good items. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy stupid that little thing is. Man, someone has a hatchery over there.
Enemies incoming left!
guess he doesn't even kill him.
Right enemy Phoenix.
Be careful, Rise!
Oh my gosh, just...
Attack middle lane! Attack middle lane! Attack middle lane! Cancel that. Attack left lane!
Yeah. The ridiculousness that is of Smite sometimes. Oh, that's really funny how much... I mean, seriously. Nemesis. Just why? There she is right there. Yeah, she's going after a weak guy. I didn't see that shit actually. So. Sheesh. I have to be careful here.
Out of mana. A mighty storm! Left lane!
Retreat! Retreat!
Be right back. An ally has been slain.
Retreat!
Yeah, alright, he's good. He's trying to split push, that's what he's trying to do. He's not doing a very good job at it, but he's trying. Alright. Well, I think I don't know. I might need to sell a couple of items just so I can get some more tankier items. The goal is the game pretty even. Kinda. Kinda.
Defend the fire giant!
Alright, let me see if
Attack fire giant!
I can get there in time. She's running interference, so I doubt that. I think they got it. I'm not sure. No, they don't got it. Alright. Alright, we want to be careful.
Attack fire giant!
No! Woohoo! Wait!
Okay.
Wait!
If we just stay here, they're gonna think that we're doing Fire Giant.
Attack fire giant!
Hold on. Let's just wait.
Beware the shifting sands. An enemy has been slain.
Okay!
Attack fire giant!
I wanted to see if they actually have a warded or something, but I guess they don't, because otherwise they would know that we're attacking.
Good game!
So, but I mean, that's another way that you can fool someone, is that you just sit in Fire Giant and wait for them to come. Because if you do that, they're thinking you're getting Fire Giant, because they can't see if you're actually attacking it. They just see that you're there, and so they'll come in, charging in, thinking that you're distracted, and in actuality, you're preparing for a ambush. And that's just one technique that I like to use in professional games. And so yeah. All right, so. Yeah, that Athena. Alright, so these are basically full builds, and I'd recommend most of these builds that these guys have. I'm not too sure about this one. I don't really like this one. This build on Aquan I like. This is a good build. I'm not too sure about the Chronos Pendant. I guess it's good. It's pretty good. You could, instead of Chronos Pendant, what he could have done is he could have gotten this, and that would have given him some more livability. Not sure with Ellipsis. I guess that regenerate heal. Well, like I said, he should have gotten something that gave him more livability. This is a pretty good build for Ymir. I recommend it highly. Like I said though, Do not focus on builds like, alright, so this is what Clud got. He got Bulwark of Hope first, and then after that I'm gonna get Void Stone and then Breastplate of Valor. Well, that's a good pick if you're up against a lane that's Freya and Athena, and that has ganks of Alquan and Vulcan. I mean, there's 4 team members that are magical. 1 is only physical. There's only 1 physical teammate on their entire team. But in a game like in a game such as this one, or as physical, you want to be careful because when they have physical damage dealing, you want to go in a different route. You probably want to, if it's just too physical in your lane, you then want to go heavy on the physical protections. However, most likely what you're going to see is what I did. Ymir on her. You know, you're going to have this guy because he's your physical and here's your magical, and that's the usual build, is a magical and a physical going in the same lane as the duo. Usually Guardian and ADC. Anyways, I probably took up enough of your time, and so I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully I can teach you some more. See you guys. Bye.